Alrighty then, we're gonna be starting off with this whole SEGA Miia situation. Bit of a mouthful. So for, I guess, a little bit of context, we covered this a while back, but basically this whole thing started with Miia getting into the SEGA Creator Program, which, from my understanding, SEGA was allowing content creators to apply for the Creator Program, and they would be featured on the 35th anniversary Sonic anniversary stream, and Miia would end up getting removed from the SEGA Creator Program after, you know, the usual suspects were crashing out on Twitter, calling Miia transphobic and racist, which, absolute criminal if you ask me. Absolutely despicable. So she got removed, and it sort of died down after that. But then it started going pretty viral again, because another VTuber that is a part of the SEGA Creator Program, her name is Ems, she went onto Twitter back when the first assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania, you know, when the now President of the United States was inches from being assassinated. She went out to Twitter to say, or express her disappointment that the assassin missed the president. She would also make another tweet where she wishes the worst to befall to anybody who voted for Orange Man. Now, I think we can all agree, political violence is not okay, and it should not be acceptable. So, did SEGA remove this VTuber like they did with Miia? The answer is no, because they don't fucking care. Because they're audience captured, if you will. Right? They're gonna work real quick to get the transphobic, racist VTuber out. But the VTuber that, you know, celebrates political violence and expresses disappointment that the president didn't get assassinated, that's A-okay. There's no problems there. Let's get into this. We got a reverent video, and you know, as to be expected, everybody is going to the defense of Ems in the Sonic community, and nobody's surprised. The fucking Sonic community is full of a bunch of weirdos, bunch of alphabet mafia people, children that have been groomed and brainwashed by this ideology. You know, it's fucking insane, man. But it's funny, dude. Ems, I'm pretty sure Ems went into fucking lockdown mode in like 24 hours of this whole drama popping up. Like, Ems can sure dish it out when it comes to Miia. Ems can't quite take it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So this is going to be a pretty important video where we're talking about the product of cancel culture and its proponents who love to use cancel culture to harm those they don't like, but absolutely freak out the second their standard is applied against them.
It do be like that. Cancel culture is so fucking gay, man. I hate that cancel culture became a fucking thing, man. Like, holy shit. Cancel culture is the most dog shit thing to happen to the fucking internet, man.
We're talking about
shit is so annoying.
Celebrating the birthday of Sonic, and one of the featured guests expressed her support of political violence. and several of the featured guests,
like
including one of the co-hosts, have been openly defending this VTuber and making an absolute fool out of themselves. The person who made the statements is a VTuber by the name of Ems, who has recently locked down her account. She is someone who has led the charge of cancel culture against other problematic creators in the relevant spaces. But unfortunately for her, after she was announced as a part of this birthday event, some of her own heinous tweets were brought to the surface.
Darn, I hate when that happens, man.
Including those advocating for political violence.
Yummy.
Now, these statements...
Nobody is surprised, by the way. Nobody is surprised that a member of the Sonic community says this type of shit, man. Like, the Sonic community is full of a bunch of fucking weirdos and radical leftists. I don't know why that is. I don't know what the fuck happened to the Sonic community, but it is full of fucking retards, man.
Have been either
fucking
completely
crazy,
washed over,
I don't know what happened,
even defended by some of the people involved with this event, including the co-host Fidel, who is going out and calling anyone mad about this a effing loser.
My
and in true
favorite
male feminist fashion,
female or
he's
male
saying
feminist.
That people are only mad because she's a woman, and really following that same stream of...
Which is fucking retarded, by the way, because if that's the logic you want to go with, then why are people supporting Miia? Why are people defending Miia? Why are people standing up for Miia? Like, do you not see how your statement is just fucking retarded? It's not even a logical insult.
Ems is so young, 20 years old, that she's based...
Oh no, she's 20 years old. She's 20 years old. She doesn't know any better, chat. She at 20 years old, it's just so it's such a foreign concept. It's so hard to understand that political violence is bad at 20 years old. Oh no. Yeah, that's cry me a fucking river, man.
Basically too stupid.
I'm 20 years old and I know that political violence isn't good.
Stupid to know the things that she's saying. But all of this comes back to the VTuber Miia, who's in this relevant space.
Goat.
She has been subjected to endless harassment campaigns and deplatforming campaigns. And
dude, it's so crazy to me that they are still hounding Miia over. Like, we talked about Miia when her initial cancellation was happening, right? Like, we talked about her when she was initially getting canceled by the Sonic community. And then Ellora threw her hat, or his, whatever the fuck Ellora is, decided to throw her hat in the ring. And then, you know, it just blew up more and more people came to the defense of Miia, and Rev made his video defending Miia as well. Like, we covered all of that shit when it was first going down. And we've been covering Miia, and I've been strongly supportive and defending Miia on Twitter all of this fucking time since that whole thing popped off. And it's just insane to me that they are still going after her and trying to cancel her and take away opportunities from her.
Recently, she announced that she was going to be a part of SEGA Creator Zone.
Which, to be fair, I probably shouldn't be that surprised.
The relevant communities,
these people are
they're
lunatics.
Incredibly woke, and they hate when people they don't like have opportunities, and they also desperately seek to promote their activism and to get validation from fictional characters. When they discover that
this shit has been crazy, man. Like, Savvy's been going super hard. Shout out to Savvy, man. Savvy has been working overtime, and you know it's absolutely fucking awesome, man. And you know, shout out to Side Scrollers as well for having Miia on, and you know, Rev also doing his videos covering this whole situation. Like, I saw Kirsha as well make a tweet about it. Like, man, like a lot of fucking people have been talking about this and defending Miia, and you know, calling out Ems and SEGA.
And instead refers to them as their birth-given gender. They freaked out. They contacted SEGA, and eventually she was removed for behavior that was dangerous.
So dangerous, man. You know, not ascribing to the transgender ideology is significantly more dangerous than supporting or advocating for political violence, man.
To the related
it makes sense.
One of the people leading the charge
IQ.
in the various cancel campaigns against Miia was the VTuber Ems. In fact, you can see one of her replies from back in February of this year, telling Miia she's not allowed in this community.
You're not welcome, chud!
Now, unfortunately for Ems, after she was announced as a featured guest for this upcoming Sonic birthday stream, people dredged up her own heinous tweets, including this one where she expressed disappointment after the failed assassination attempt of President Donald Trump in 2024. And then in 2025, she said, "I wish the worst for anyone who voted for that man. I don't care." Which, of course, would be wishing the worst on...
By the way, I find it really fucking funny that a lot of fucking retards on Twitter are, like, trying to spin this, like, narrative of, like, that statement being out of context, because a lot of people have been posting that reply only. But, so, I guess for, you know, so, Ems is obviously replying to a tweet talking about, the Nintendo Switch prices increasing due to the tariffs. So people are like saying that, oh, the tweet is out of context. The context doesn't help in any way, shape, or form. The context is completely fucking irrelevant. Like, how does the quote unquote context change what she said in any way, shape, or form? She still said what she said.
Millions of Sonic fans.
She's still
and
wishing
Sega
the
fans,
worst on anybody who voted
in America,
for
but across the world by extending her logic.
Donald.
Now, this is a pretty simple formula here. People are contacting Sega trying to get her removed from this event because this is the game people like her have been playing. They did it to Miia,
the Great White Hope,
she was problematic, and now we have these heinous
as
tweets
JLP likes
promoting political violence, and she doesn't like it when people are trying to cancel her and get her opportunities ripped away. In fact, before locking down her account, she made this post whining about virtue signaling and how this is so unfair, and then says this is all over a charity event trying to bait.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, she's using the charity as a shield, and a lot of other people have been using the charity as a shield to shield, you know, Ems and Sega from criticism. This has nothing to do with the charity. The charity isn't the issue here. Nobody is attacking the charity. Nobody is going into this saying, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna fuck over this charity. I'm gonna fuck over these kids with cancer." Nobody is going into this saying that. People are simply criticizing Ems, rightfully so, for her statements, and going after Sega for their clear bias on how they enforce their fucking rules, right? They're clearly biased. They removed Miia because her wrong think, but Ems is A-okay because she's right think.
Basically use
on the right side of history, baby,
as a shield for criticism and accountability when it comes to herself. In fact, in a very poorly advised response on stream, she would double down on everything and basically mock all these supposed chuds.
It's the fucking chuds, man. I'm telling you, it's always those fucking chuds. Damn it.
We're upset about this.
And it's really funny. It's really funny. I think it's really cute that a bunch of
God, she talk. I love that she talks the way I would expect someone like her to talk as well.
chuds are constantly talking about me.
It's the chuds.
But they're just like, there's just a bunch of like people who don't. They're getting it political when it does not need to be.
Your statement was political. It's pretty political to say that you want the president to die and the people that voted for the said president to obviously some sort of harm to befall them.
Just political people just being upset because they're other whatever fucking pink chud VTuber because I said something against them a while back because I still stand. Oh, by the way, I still stand by it.
Okay, glad to know you still stand by political violence.
I'm not gonna get into who and what and where and why.
Thank you for doubling down for us.
So yeah, we know the who, what, where, and why. She's someone who has supported cancel culture. She also supports political violence, and people are using the standard she created for Miia against her, and she is trying to deflect what's actually being talked about here, because she knows if she actually expresses this to a normal person, they would think she is a bloodthirsty, insane person who...
Most of them are. We've seen it time and time again. A lot... Again, the problem with a lot of these people is that they're fucking radical psychopaths. You can't coexist. You can't reason with people that want you dead. You can't reason or coexist with people like that. It's just impossible. That's just not a reality, right? It's not reality. That's the problem with these people.
Wants half the population in America.
That's why they need to get thrown in the fucking box and throw away the keys. Make asylums great again. These people should not be in society, and they are not fit to be in society.
Saying she's really sweet. I worked with her closely on projects and spoke to her as a friend often, and she's super nice and kind. I wish her all the best.
This tweet got deleted, by the way. This fucking tweet got deleted. It's so fucking good, man. It's so good. By the way, I'm sure she's the sweetest and most kindest, nicest person ever. I got a little experiment for you. Why don't you tell Ems you voted for Trump? See how nice she is then.
And all the support.
I'm sure, I'm sure she will be very kind and understanding and still cherish your friendship, even though you voted for a, probably guessing by her politics, the opposition. I'm sure that would go very well for you.
You know what? Here's a little test run about how sweet she is. Tell her you voted for Donald Trump.
That's what I said.
Would she still be very sweet? No, she would wish the absolute worst for you. This is running cover.
Her words, by the way.
For this Ems person, while burying their head in the sand and acting like these are the actions of a very sweet person. They're not.
Ems is such a fucking retard, by the way, man. Like, I can't get over the fact that you can go after people all day, every day, but the moment people start going after you, it's fucking Jover, man. Like, these people, I find these people to be the biggest fucking retards ever, man. Like, it's like if I went into lockdown or locked my replies on a tweet or whatever because a bunch of people are going after me. It's like, no. I criticize people all the fucking time. I talk shit. I'm a fucking asshole. I'm a sarcastic asshole. I get it. I know. I understand. People aren't going to take kindly to me. So if people want to come after me, I don't really give a shit. And I don't care if they're sending criticisms, death threats. I don't give a shit. I'm not going into lockdown mode.
This is the actions
I'm never
of
going
a
into
very
lockdown
unhinged, unstable individual who, quite frankly, seems terminally online. But now we get to
most
this
people that advocate for political violence are
Games
terminally online.
Cage. He is the co-host of this stream, and as you can see, Ems is listed down here. He is the co-host, and he had a lot to say about this, replying to her as she is private, saying,
How did the SEGA stream end up going, by the way? Because I know it happened today. I don't know how it ended up going.
This stuff gets tough, and losers are always gonna try to make some noise. Got your back if you need anything, buddy. So this person is sticking their neck out for Ems, making it very clear they stand by Ems. And make no mistake, this guy knows
a strange hill to die on.
All of the relevant context. He's not just okay with it, he is supporting the person who made it, dismissing all of the very, very reasonable criticism.
By the way, chat, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the same cuck that got bullied by his own audience into deleting a selfie with XQC. I'm pretty sure this is that same fucking guy. Basically, this guy's fucking audience captured, and he ran into XQC IRL, and they took a selfie, and he posted it on Twitter. And his audience were fucking crucifying him because, XQC have bad opinions. Shit was so fucking funny, man.
Criticism against her as noise by losers, and nobody's buying it. Remember,
it's always those fucking loser chud incels, man.
They all want to strip you of opportunities, demoralize you, use your positions against you, and they want you dead. It is incredible what these people will defend. The good, morally righteous assassination culture is very disgusting. At SEGA endorses it. Until they do anything otherwise, I mean, what else are you supposed to think about SEGA? Because they're very aware of this situation. I mean, they're getting tagged in hundreds of posts.
Yeah, I mean, if they found out about the Miia stuff, they 100% have been seeing the M stuff. They just are they're making the conscious decision to ignore it.
They are aware and they've done
That's
nothing.
The problem.
They acted very quickly to get rid of Miyasu over wrongthink, but this disgusting display by a featured guest of this event gets away with it. They don't want to address it because they're so ideologically captured by people on Twitter. They're so afraid to make a move. They're basically stalling at this point. But this guy is a real piece of work. He went on stream and made sure to dismiss all of the people calling out her hypocrisy as a bunch of losers.
Emsberry, 5,000 heart emojis. I know. The mods could say, Emsberry, Sonic, guy.
God, man, why do they all talk how I expect someone like them to talk, man? This guy talks like a fucking TOGAF! Shit!
Everyone to give Emsberry 5,000 heart emojis. Give my goat some big love, bro.
That's your goat, huh? That's your goat, huh? It's an interesting goat to have, my guy.
Losers. And I want her to know that...
Those losers!
Thank you very much.
Wow, what a great guy. Everyone is an effing loser for going after his goat.
Giga Chad!
That's your goat, grown-ass man? You're...
Fucking based.
Goat is someone who celebrates political violence and wants the worst for half of the American population. That's your goat? It's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, it's a pretty crazy fucking goat, man.
And of course, he's aware of the context. So you can see this post right here saying, why did you call thousands of people effing losers for calling out Emsberry? That doesn't sound very family friendly. At SEGA, why are you allowing this behavior? And guess what happened to this person? They were blocked.
Ah, shit! Every time, man! Every fucking time!
So they know the context.
Why do they do it?
Argument against it.
This
guy knows the context, and either A, he's totally okay with it and supports it, or B, he's just being disingenuous and trying to basically mull over why people are mad. Instead of saying, yeah, totally okay with it and supports it, or B, he's just being disingenuous and trying to basically mull over
it could be a little
why
bit of both,
people are
to
mad.
be fair, chat.
Instead of saying, yeah, she said all these things and specifically referenced it, he's just calling them all a bunch of losers, and it's basically like, don't
personally,
look into
I think it could be a little bit of both.
Everyone who's mad at her is just a loser. Dismiss that. You know what? We're talking about losers. I want to talk about a loser. Someone who is completely and utterly audience captured. This guy is held captive by a fan base that is primarily terminally online children and mentally ill adults. He is completely at their whim. Because if he steps out of line for 1 second and doesn't support someone like Ems right now, they will eat him alive. Here's an example of that happening in real time just a few months ago, where he apparently posted a photo of him and XQC in public.
Fucking right, chat.
And he was bullied by his own audience into deleting it and clarifying, hey y'all, deleting the pic I took with XQC, enough people have expressed their concerns / issues with the guy that it's not a hill I'm willing to die on for having up. As I've said / expressed on streams, my community knows. I've always just seen the guy as a character and made fun of memes / clips of him, not looking much into his beliefs, actions, thoughts, or whatever. Sorry if it gave anyone the wrong idea.
Oh, this is so fucking gay, bro. It's so gay. Chat. Y'all are never gonna control me like this, man. I refuse to ever be fucking audience captured, alright? Yeah, ain't nobody gonna tell me who I can follow, who I can associate with, who I can be friends with, what I can think. Ain't nobody ever telling me that shit, chat. Holy. Hell no, chat. Chat, if I ever become audience captured, tell me I'm a fucking bitch and a retard and a toegaff, cause holy.
I saw him at the event and said, holy S, LOL. It's XQC, took a selfie and dipped. So this guy is so shaken.
Shit, I want a picture with the funny Canadian. I want a picture with that motherfucker. I'm probably not going to be able to understand a goddamn word he says to me, but I want a picture with that goofy fucker.
By his community.
I love XQC.
He can't even post a photo of him with someone like XQC because they will literally bully him into submission, where he has to not only delete the post, but then
sad day in America.
Reassure everyone, I don't like this guy, and he's just this awful caricature of a human being. Guys, I'm not dying on this hill. Well, you know what? Maybe you should grow a spine and just...
XQC isn't even that bad. Like, I don't...
Just post what you want and not be at the
what are we talking
of a
about
bunch
here,
of
man?
totally online wackadoos who make you feel like you're some sort of a criminal for taking a picture with a wrong-think person. It's insane. But of course, he's not done. He would continue on a different stream, really reiterating just how much of a loser everyone is who's mad about Ems. In fact,
naturally,
they only hate her because she's a woman.
Do you see a Twitter artist drama today? There's Twitter artist drama, dude. I've seen so much bullshit.
Damn, bro.
Become awful, bro. I saw people being.
These people are just. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't.
I've seen too much bullshit at all times, man. Like, man, why can't people just chill out, bro? Just stop, bro.
Yeah, you
give that advice to your goat Ems, buddy. You know, you should probably tell her to chill out. You know, somebody that wishes death on half of the U.S. population and expresses disappointment that the president didn't get assassinated. I think someone like that needs to chill the fuck out. Personally, chat. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Maybe I'm just a fucking lunatic. I don't know. I think Ems is the one that needs to chill out a little bit. Maybe log off, take a break from politics. Maybe, I don't know, man.
I wish people would chill out too. I wish people would stop trying to deplatform people over wrong thing. I also think maybe we should stop glorifying political violence. Maybe we should stop with the violent rhetoric. Maybe we should stop treating adults like they're infantilized, that they're not responsible for their own actions and not responsible for the standards they've created to other people.
Grown-ass 20-year-old woman, but she's a little too retarded to understand political violence is bad.
Yeah, I really wish those things would happen, bruh.
Just calm. Enough, dude. Can you talk about the latest VTuber drama, please? No. I will not be talking about VTuber drama, but...
Yeah, he's not going to talk about the VTuber drama, as he talks about it on Twitter and multiple times on stream. But he's not going to talk about the drama, guys.
It's not drama. Fuck race, fuck trans, fuck Twitter. I know, dude, fuck Twitter, bro. Some people be saying some dumb shit, you know what I mean? Right?
I was literally going to say that, Rev. You stole my moment. God damn it, Reverend.
Seeing people try to drag her down, I know. Essentially because, like, Ems is, like, so... In a sense, too, because Ems is so young, too. She's, like, only 20 years old. And she's, like, getting to do all this...
God, bro, I fucking hate this argument so goddamn much. Like, this... You're a fucking adult at 20. You're a grown-ass woman. Bitch is more than capable of understanding political violence is not okay.
Cool shit in these cool opportunities, and then you have fucking...
Most children comprehend political violence is not okay.
People that just hate women and then hate people succeeding.
Like, it's such a fucking retarded... Like, why... If we hate women, why are we supporting Miia? Doesn't make any sense. If we hate women so much, why are we supporting Miia? Someone make it make sense. I'm losing my fucking mind.
Yep, he pulled that card. It's about hating women. That's right. People are only mad because they hate feminists.
People are so
Which, of
fucking
course,
gay.
The people he's talking about support Miyasu, who is a woman, so that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But then again, you're talking to a bunch of people who are just going to gobble up everything you're saying because, well, that's what he caters to. But there's a lot to unpack there. I mean, in true male feminist fashion, he's trying to defend a woman while saying she's literally only 20.
What a good guy.
Like, basically, she's too immature and stupid to know what she's saying, which is such a backhanded defense of M's. It's so funny. Yeah, she's 20.
It is.
She knows better. She knows way better.
I'm 20. I'm 20, and I started talking about, drama and politics at 19. I was 19 when I started the grift, right? I've been closely paying attention to politics since I was 17, right? Like, it's not hard to understand right from wrong.
Okay, I think
like,
someone
this
even way younger than 20 should know political violence is wrong. I'm glad that this guy
this
has
isn't
to
fucking
coddle her
advanced
like
philosophy
she's literally
or something.
like completely inept.
It's just black and white.
Can't think for
Killing
herself.
people for
but also he
having
says
difference
F
of
Twitter,
opinion is
blah, blah,
wrong.
blah. This guy is the
stop.
most terminally online Twitter user I've ever seen. What I'm going to show you here is the replies from this guy in the last 24 hours. We're 5 hours back, by the way. F Twitter, right, my guy?
Dude, I don't even think I'm this terminally online Twitter. Yeah, I don't even think I'm this down bad on Twitter, dog.
There we go. That's 24 hours of replies, but Twitter, terrible place. But you can see Miia, she posted the clip.
Buddy working overtime.
And added
defending his goat.
This tweet saying, the hypocrisy of this clip is insane. Hate women and hate people succeeding. This has nothing to do with gender. I don't know why gender is being brought up. And I guess people are going to ignore what M said. And
yeah, that's my bad, Miia. I'm just, I'm super sexist, and I'm a massive misogynist. So, it just, it just kind of follows me everywhere. Everything just kind of ends up getting infected,
Pretend like she did nothing wrong. These people have the numbers and can easily get away with stuff. It sickens me. It really sucks that I have to make these posts to show the truth. Fidel defending Emsbury despite the violent post she made about Kirk and joking about him. Joking about stuff like this is messed up. We don't see eye to eye on trans stuff and people instantly turn around. I also want to be clear, harassing someone is different than speaking up for what's right. If you are harassing M's, it will not make this any better, and I will make our message mean nothing. Also, I'm not a political person. Anything close from that was
ignore the
my
fireworks
opinion on
schemers. Honestly, I don't even know if the microphone
Everything
picked up
else,
the fireworks.
I wish.
I'm kind of curious. How good is this mic chat? How good is this thing? How much does this cost? 60. I think it was. I think this cost 60. How good is this $60 mic chat in suppressing background noise? Did the firework get picked up?
To stay away from me. I'm mostly not
we'll see
aware
when I
of
edit
politics,
this and put it on YouTube.
I wish to keep it that way. Keep violence and politics out of video games. Now, of course, you can see people sweeping for this situation, saying, SEGA is allowing this, SEGA is allowing that. She acts like she was unfairly kicked from the program, which was like 2 weeks ago, yet is still upset about it. Don't allow racist or transphobes in the program, and this is footage of her being both, which, of course, is no proof at all. But you can see the people doing this, saying, I hope you live a great life while Trump dies a horrible death from a Republican like Charlie Kirk. Why do you think this person is defending M's?
Yeah, chat. Like, again, it's no surprise. These people are all fucking lunatics. Like, these people are not okay in the head. These people are not fit to be in society, right? You have, this is the problem with Republicans. They are not willing to do what needs to be done. They are not going to open up the asylums and put these people in the box and throw away the key, right? They're going to continue. They're going to keep the fight going right there. Republicans are going to keep doing their thing, trying to play the game obviously Republicans are still corrupt here and there because, the politicians are all fucking cucks and fucking retards. But for the most part, Republicans play the game. Democrats and a lot of these leftists don't play the game. They simply want to kill you to get you out of the way so they can just do whatever the fuck they want.
I mean, this is the type of person defending EMS, because not only are they okay with the hypocrisy, they like the message that she said. They love the political violence and anything advocating for it. Here's another person saying the Sonic fandom deserves better than Miia. We deserve better than Crack. We deserve better than Kuda. We deserve to be rid of these people. Every day, those voices get louder and louder by the fandom, but never SEGA. We need to put a stop to all their garbage noise. This is what they do, right? They harass you, they deplatform you, they villainize you, they slander you, they're violent towards you, and then when you hold them accountable to their own standards, all of a sudden, it's just a bunch of garbage noise, and these people are terrible who are doing it. No, this is the game you're playing, and now you're having a mirror shined in your face, and you're the incredibly unhinged ones. But of course, you can see the narrative here. When someone says, point of what? Calling out a double standard. And that previous user says, you're going to ruin an entire charity event because of a racist transphobe and blah, 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 blah.
Racist transphobe.
Blah. So now they're using the charity as a shield, saying if you're...
Yeah, I mean, they started doing that real fucking quick, right? They started hiding behind the fucking charity to shield EMS from any criticism, shield SEGA from any criticism, right? It's
trying to bring up this
so
double
retarded,
standard.
Man.
You're going to ruin a charity, which first of all, the stream will be fine without Emsbury. Second of all, if you really care about the charity, wouldn't you want to get rid of people who advocate for political violence and are divisive and are going to make people not want to support the stream because someone like that is involved?
You would think.
If you actually cared, you wouldn't want someone who is bloodthirsty and divisive to be a featured guest for the charity stream.
Super duper hot take there, Reverend. I'm disappointed in you. I didn't realize you were going to become a crazy radical in the Big 26. Good Lord.
It literally...
What happened to you, man?
...is self-defeating. This entire cause here. Okay? And just because it's a charity event doesn't mean you can invite anyone you want, and the person who's being featured can't be held to their own standards. Because if this was a charity event with Miia, these same people would be wanting to get her out, and they would not care.
Wait, chat! Gamers of America! What the fuck? Chat! Gamers! What? Hold on. Gamers! I got blocked! Gamers! What the fuck? I got blocked? I got blocked by Ems! Yo! What? Ems blocked me! She blocked me! Darn, I guess my criticisms were a little too spicy, chat. My criticisms were a little too spicy for Ems Berry. That is fucking cinema. Holy shit. I just logged on to Twitter to see. I wanted to look at Fidel. I wanted to look at Fidel's page. See if he's been posting any other bullshit. And I saw Ems has unprivated her account. So I clicked on her tweet. And I went to her profile. I scrolled down a little bit and I'm fucking blocked. I'm blocked. Darn, I am blocked from engaging with her posts, her public posts, gamers. GG's, chat, GG's. I've been blocked! I've been blocked by Fidel's goat! I've been blocked, ladies and germs. Shit. Man. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight, man. Ah, darn.
How about any impact it would have on the event
so heartbroken
itself.
right now,
but that's not the only person
I don't know what
who
I'm
is
gonna
defending
do
this. Another featured guest by the name of Sam Procrastinates here decided to weigh in as well.
Oh no.
Saying to
I didn't even see this one.
Never stop being you. You've been a great addition to the Sonic community and energy you bring. I personally love your affirmation tweets that you share. They've helped me personally whenever I read them. Stay strong. I wonder if you would feel very
really homosexuality. I kind of like Big Dog.
Affirmed if you were conservative. Would you feel very affirmed there? That's not a very
I don't know, chap. Personally, as a conservative, I'm not feeling very affirmed right now.
Affirming person if you vote differently or have a different political.
I don't appreciate people saying that they want me dead over the fact that I voted for Mr. Trump.
Opinion. All of a sudden, you deserve the worst coming to you. And there's so many posts like this, basically calling out SEGA. And I think this is why this video is important. This is a very important battleground for cancel culture, right? If there was clear and consistent standards, M's would have been gone instantly.
Yep.
And the problem is they thrive in this environment. They feel like they're untouchable. Then you have all these other people, including co-hosts, coming out and defending her and dismissing everyone else as...
It's like what Kirsha said when she talked about this whole situation. And Asmongold also said something that I really agree with. And it's that you have to fight fire with fire. These people are going to keep going after us. They're going to keep going after, people's opportunities. They're going to try to deplatform them, cancel them, debank, whatever, right? They're going to keep doing this stuff. And if you don't use that same tactic against these people, they're not going to stop doing it. You need to show these companies that there are going to be some big consequences for bending the knee to these fucking psychopaths, right? You need to show them that this cancel culture bullshit is dead, right? You have to fight fire with fire, which is why I am talking about this right now, right? This is why I wanted to cover this situation, precisely because of this, right? You have to fight fire with fire, right? It's why I made all of those tweets last night, tagging the official Sonic and Sega accounts, talking about M's, saying all this shit. It's why I was talking about this shit all night on Twitter last night, right? You have to fight fire with fire. You have to fight back against these people. Otherwise, they're going to keep doing this shit. They're going to keep ruining people's lives, taking away opportunities, deplatforming them, silencing them. And we have to fight back. We have to fight back. And you just have to fight fire with fire. You got to use their same fucking tactics against them. Fuck it. Right? They're not going to show you any sort of mercy or compassion. So why should you? Why should you touch your heart when they're not going to do the same for you? It's fucking retarded.
Women hating losers.
It's self-destructive, right? It's
hiding the context and the severity of the
suicidal empathy that we're always criticizing the left
that sparked
right?
This entire thing. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's really the situation. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for daily uploads.
I'm already there, Reverend.
Here live on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
There you have it, ladies and germs. That is this whole fucking messy situation with M's and Sega and Miia, right? This this is absolutely a messy situation. And it's very, very unfortunate that the St. Jude charity is sort of just, you know, caught in the middle of the crossfire, right? Like, it's super unfortunate that, you know, a charity stream is in the middle of all of this, right? It's very unfortunate. But, you know, you have to fight fire with fire, right? You gotta push back against these people. You gotta show these companies that we're not gonna stand for this bullshit anymore, right? You know, it's why I've been such a firm defender of Miia all this time, and you know, why I was making all those tweets, and you know why I'm talking about this situation. We'll see if anything actually comes of this. At this point, I don't think there's much that can happen, right? The stream already happened, right? But well, we'll see. We'll see if anything else comes from this. I'm sure this is not going to be the last time that we talk about Miia, right? Because Miia is still very much so a big Sonic fan, right? You're never going to take that away from Miia. She loves Sonic, and she's going to keep playing Sonic games and, you know, reacting to, you know, Sonic content and stuff like that, right? And the Sonic community is going to continue to go after her. They're going to continue to go after her. They're going to continue targeting her. They're going to continue to, you know, try and take away opportunities from her. They're going to continue doing the same bullshit. So we're going to continue defending Miia. We're going to continue fighting back against these people. You gotta fight back against these retards, man. It's the only thing we can do, right? The only thing we can do.